Bees are building up, spring build up. A lot of brood, getting very close to swarm season here in South Alabama. What I want to do today is do a flyback split. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this colony and I'm going to move all but the bottom board. I'm going to move those two boxes. I'll try not to make you too drunk with the camera, to this bottom board. Okay, once I get those two boxes up here, and both those boxes are, I run a 2-box brood nest. Both of them are my brood nest. Once I get them up here, I'm going to dig through them. I'm going to find the queen. I'm going to take one deep comb, and I'm going to take that queen and that one deep comb, and I'm going to walk back. Take that queen and that comb back down to the original location of the hive. Now, obviously, by that time, those two boxes are gone. I'm going to have a single deep that I'm going to put back in that spot. I'm going to put the one deep frame with the queen into that box, and then I'm going to fill the remainder of that box with 9 brand new frames with only foundation, no built-out comb. So at the end of the day, this box will have the queen, 9 frames of foundation, 1 frame of comb that has hopefully no cap brood on it. Okay, so what's going to happen is that my foragers, of course, are oriented to this position. They're going to come back to this position, whereas my nurses that have never flown are going to stay at the new position in my old boxes. So I'm separating foragers from nurse bees. So the question is why in the world do I want to do that? I have several reasons for doing it. Number one, it delays swarming. And I found that it can get me through a nectar flow when I do this, if it's done properly and at the right time. The second thing it does is at this original location, I'm going to apply feed, sugar syrup, and have those foragers come back and revert. They're going to discover that they don't have any place for their queen to lay. They will revert back, contrary to popular opinion. They can activate those wax glands, and they do, and they will build out within 2 weeks. They'll have 7 to 8 of those frames completely built out in nice white comb, and that queen will be laying away. And I'll come back and show you that. The third reason I like this manipulation is that I will come back out here tonight and I have a broodless hive in early spring, which is not common in South Alabama. So I'm going to do an oxalic acid vaporization treatment and hopefully have a really good knockdown, since I have no cap brood to deal with, and all my foragers will be back in the hive and subject to that oxalic acid vaporization. So those are the 3 primary reasons I do it. I'm not gonna bore you guys with watching me move these boxes. I'll move them into position, and I'll come back and show you what I've got. See you in a minute. Alright, so I've moved my hive up here to that screen board. Queen and everything's still in there. Back at the original location though. I placed a new box with 9 deep frames that are all only foundation. And you see the slot that I'm going to put the one frame with comb on it, and hopefully, again, no cap brood. I want to have a hive tonight that has 0 cap brood in it, with all the foragers home. So, again, I'm not gonna have y'all wait and watch as I dig through to try to find this queen, but I'll come back when I have her found and have selected a brood frame and install it in this box. Alright, so kind of made all my manipulations here. This is the original hive in the new location. The forager bees making their way back to the original site, and I have removed one comb, one frame with built-out comb from this box, and nothing else in it, just plain built, just empty built-out comb, and I've placed that down in at the old location in the new box where all the foragers are returning. Now, obviously, getting a lot of drift into the box beside it. Probably not the greatest of things, but still getting a lot of bees back into my original location. Now, I have also captured the queen. I've marked her green because she was bred in 2019, even though it's now 2020. It must have been in the fall because I thought I had a marked queen in there in late summer. I feel like I did, and maybe I had either a late season super seizure or maybe even a late season swarm. So I'm going to place her in this box. Hang on just a second. So here we are with my queen, trying to dig down into that box with that one frame of built-out comb. I'm going to help her out a little bit. Let her crawl down in there. So now what I'm going to do next, once the queen gets down in her box, my foragers get back. They have a lot of work to do, and they have no carbohydrates to do it on. So I'm going to put a 4-gallon feeder on top and fill it with sugar syrup. I'm going to make sure that stays filled for about 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, I expect to have 6 to 8 frames of brand new white wax built out, and I expect that queen will be laying up, laying full of eggs, getting ready for the nectar flow. Okay, so it's now March 15th, and this is the same box we're looking at. Flyback split, done March 1st, 2020. Q&F, that's queen and foragers. Fly back to this box. This was the box that, again, we had the one frame of built-out comb and the 4 blank foundations. So I want to get into this box and show you what we have. Hopefully we have a bunch of beautiful white built-out comb with a lot of eggs. All right, so I'm filming by myself, so we're going to have to improvise a little bit here. Just took the top off. Also took my feeder off. So I've had that feeder on. I've given them probably close to 6 gallons over these last 2 weeks. So 1-in-1 syrup, help them have the carbohydrates to build out those frames. So it looks like a pretty good little population. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so this is the first frame next to the old comb frame. Looks like they've already laid that up. I built it out, laid it up in brood. Built out both sides, have brood on the back side. Get the next one out. Okay. Next one. Again, built out. They've got brood in it. They have Now it's already turning yellow from the pollen they're bringing in and packing in there. Just the back side of it. Again, built out. Let's see. I won't go waste too much time, but built out comb, both sides. Built out comb. And then the very last frame in the box on this side. They're working on it. So the back side of the last frame still has some comb that they're working on back there. But again, remember it's only been 2 weeks. And I'll tell you, on the other side of this frame, it's the exact same story. Exact same story down there. So, 2 weeks after a flyback split, and I basically have an entire deep box filled out, have some good brood going. Queen's laying up a storm. And so it's March 15th. By April 1st, I'll probably come and put a queen excluder on that. I'll put my honey supers on top and let them start catching the flow. Flyback split. Thanks for watching.